Jujutsu Kaisen is about curses and people who fight curses who are kind of like exorcists, but they usually fight curses with other curses. It's a sort of like shonen action series. It has a lot of likable characters. I don't think there's a member of the cast I don't like, in fact. It even manages to like delve a bit into the villains themselves. There isn't a whole lot of character development, but what you do have is characters that you can get attached to. The action sequences are fun and enjoyable, and the animation on this, my God, this is probably one of the best animated TV shows I have seen in quite some time. The big problems that I have with Jujutsu Kaisen is, well, they're not big problems. They're more like minor problems, are that the plot lines are often very generic, very like muted. A lot of it is just sort of designed to enable the fight scenes, and there isn't any particular like depth to any of them. They're enjoyable enough, but it's not like there's anything really to grasp onto. And the teacher character, Gojo, is way too overpowered for the show. I like him, just like I like the rest of the cast, but the problem is that he's so strong that he warps the plot around him, and anytime he appears, all of the tension from the entire show immediately deflates. In fact, that's probably the number one problem with Jujutsu Kaisen as a whole, is that the show fails to maintain any degree of tension at any point in its run. There is maybe half an episode where you're worried about whether the characters are actually going to make it out or not, and then once like Sukune takes over, it immediately goes out the window. You're never worried, you're never concerned. It's just like, here's this cool action scene. It's a good show, and I did enjoy it. I would just like to see it sort of crank up its tension and maybe develop the characters a little better. Popcorn is a new show I'm doing where I review exactly one anime. I realized that Water kind of encourages people to sort of sift through it and find only the show they care about, or completely skip the entire episode. And I made more sense to drop a whole bunch of unrelated anime back when I was doing Watawa Weekly, but Water as a format is kind of silly. I think I'm still gonna do Water, but it's going to be more like when I did like Sailor Moon or Love Live or Nanaha, where it's for an entire show, and it's definitely going to be a lot more regularly. Popcorn is probably going to take over as the dominant show on this channel. Twitch and Discord in the description. I've been Sacrobolic, your envoy of hope. Bye-bye.